Audio Jungle.
Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is the first day of the lunar calendar, but it is usually January or February of the Gregorian calendar. The festival signifies the coming of spring and has been regarded as the only day of the year when China's hardworking peasants allow themselves to rest.
Hari Raya Aidilfitri. It is celebrated on 1 Shawwal year of Hijrah. The festival is also known as Hari Raya Puasa. It is celebrated by Muslims around the world regardless of race. It is marked at the end of Ramadan where the Muslim has been fasting.
Now, we are moving to the difference between Chinese New Year and Hari Raya Aidilfitri.
First, traditional Chinese costume. Ji Pao, as known as Cheongsam, is the traditional Chinese outfit worn by females on the New Year. It is introduced since China's Revolution and is bringing the meaning of full dress in a Cantonese dialect. When this traditional costume got introduced, it was a loose piece of clothing that can cover a woman's body, but over time and with modernization of fashion trends, this dress has details like short sleeve and length up to the knees with sleeves on both sides, and collar was 7 centimeters from 3 centimeters at the past. The type of fabric is usually made of silk, satin and other soft types. For men, they wearing the traditional costume called the Chang Pao, as known as Chang Shan. The elegance, classic style and brightness of Chang Shan can reflect the festival become so much more fun. They also get hairstyles and makeover to appear fully fresh and to maintain the sanctity.
During Hari Raya, Muslims are encouraged to wear new clothes on that day. Therefore, the day is not complete without a new cloth, and it is not surprising if the preparation for the cloth will be made earlier. Traditional Malay costume for Hari Raya. The first is Baju Melayu. Baju Melayu are a call for traditional dresses that are commonly used by men. It is divided into two types. There are Baju Melayu Teluk Belanga and Baju Melayu Cekak Musang. Baju Melayu Teluk Belanga. It is more famous in southern Malaysia. It usually worn with sampin inside baju Melayu. Second is Baju Melayu Cekak Musang. It is famous in the middle and north of Malaysia. It usually worn with sampin outside baju Melayu. But nowadays, besides baju Melayu, men also prefer to wear modern clothes like kurta and jubah. Hari Raya traditional Malay costume for women is baju kurung. Baju kurung are popular among women. This style meets the Malay style clothing concept following the advent of Islam until the term of baju kurung is comfortable, loose and long.
Secondly, the difference of dishes. Chinese New Year dishes. The night before the New Year, family members was gathering at a dinner event, and it is usually in the homes of the oldest members of the family. The main meal during Chinese New Year. First, luo hanzai. Luo hanzai is vegetarian dishes that usually include 18 ingredients, which is arrowhead, a bamboo shoot, bean treat, fat choy, and so on. Frequently, it is eaten on the first day of Chinese New Year. Fat choy in Cantonese or black moss is of often the main feature of the dish, as its name sounds the same as prosperity, which is facai in Mandarin. However, ethnic Hakka usually serve Q nyok, which is pork with yams, and Yong Tau Fu during Chinese New Year. Second, it is fish. Fish is a dish that must to serve for the Chinese New Year. They are not eaten the fish until finished, which is the remain of the fish is stored overnight and eaten for the next day. In Chinese, fish which is yi has the same pronunciation as yi, which means surplus of or extra. The typical blessing is Nian Nian Yao Yi, wishing you to have a surplus of food and money every year. A whole fish also represents the harmonies. The next one is Yi Sang. Yi Sang is colorful salad served with raw fish. Raw fish symbolize the new life. The fun part is the tossing of the salad. They are pinch the Yi Sang with chopstick and throw it in the air, so Yi Sang and salad mix together. They are believed that the higher and more vigorous the toast, the better the new year, and they are should make an auspicious wishes. Next, it is dumpling, jiaozi. The dumplings are the northern equivalent of spring rolls. By eating dumplings, they are believed they are sending away the old and welcoming the new. There are too many different types of filling in the dumpling. They can have whatever type of meat, vegetables, and flavor they are like. Some people will also put a coin in a random dumpling. They believe whoever eats it will have great luck that year. During New Year preparation, every member of the family participate and wrap dumpling. Next, Mandarin orange. Mandarin orange represent happiness and abundance, as in an abundant harvest. It is displayed as decoration and are also exchanged among friends. When giving these fruits as gift, they are offered their friends with both hands. Next, Nian Go. Niango, also known as rice cake or New Year cake in English. Niango also has the same pronunciation as Gao, which is meaning tall or high. It is a wish to be successful and higher each year. Every year will be better than the last year. They are either made of sticky glutinous rice or yellow rice. Second last is noodles. Noodles is a special food for Chinese New Year celebration. For Chinese New Year, people like to eat long noodles. They are allowed to cut them and should try not to chew. They are use chopstick for eating the noodles. The longer the noodles, the longer their life will be. There is great flexibility for sides and ingredients with noodles. Many vegetables and meats have some symbolic meanings. For the example, egg, egg is a big and healthy family. Next, lobster and is the endless money rolling in. Shrimp is fortune and wealth. Roasted pig is peace. Duck is loyalty. Peach is longevity. Tofu is happiness and fortune for the entire family. Last one is fish, which is meaning surplus and wealth. The last one is tikoy. Tikoy is the most popular dish during Lunar New Year festivities in the Philippines. As iconic as the Chinese New Year's Cat Nian Gao is in other countries. The Filipino word tikoy is adapted from the Hokkien or Fujian word for this delicacy, uh, which is T is meaning sweet, K meaning cake. Tiko is made from sticky or glutinous rice which is ground into flour and then mixed with lard, water and sugar. Using white sugar produce white tikoy and using brown sugar produce brown tikoy.
During Hari Raya Aidilfitri, there are some menus that will definitely chosen by the majority of Malaysians. No matter which country, these menus will be the main menus for the feast in their homes. The first is ketupat. It is made from rice or glutinous rice. The shape of ketupat are usually triangular, but the modern ketupat are square. It packed with coconut leaf or daun palas. It also known as the symbol of Hari Raya in Malaysia. Second is lemang. It is made using glutinous rice and coconut milk that is inserted into the bamboo segment that is covered with banana leaves. It will bake until cooked and can be eaten with serunding. Third is rendang. It is made using ingredients such as coconut milk, pepper, onion, turmeric leaf, daun limau purut and kerisik. Meat or chicken is always used as the main ingredients of rendang cuisine. It can be eaten with lemang and ketupat. Next is serunding. It is made with spices and cooked until dry. It can be eaten together with nasi impit, ketupat and lemang. Many types of serunding such as meat serunding, chicken serunding and fish serunding. Dodol. Dodol is made from coconut milk, rice flour, sugar and salt. The most popular flavors are durian, bananas and coconuts. Dodol is categorized as sweet food. Cookies. There are various types of cookies in Hari Raya. The famous cookies are such as cornflakes and nuts biscuits. The latest modern cookies for Hari Raya are such as sampret and pineapple tart. Traditional cookies such as bahulu and kuih siput also served in Hari Raya. The last is nasi impit kuah kacang. Nasi impit is rice that's squeezed or pressed in small plastic. Nasi impit is cut into small pieces before it is served, while kuah kacang composed of ingredients such as peanut butter, coconut milk, soy sauce, vinegar, garlic, and spices.
Next, the difference of activities. Activities on Chinese New Year. First one is ampau. Ampau or red cover in the language of Hokkien is ampau. Hakka language is hambao and or Cantonese language is lai shi or lai si. On Chinese New Year celebration, ampau was given by spouse or parents to unmarried youths. Usually, adult give this red envelope to children. Number 4 is considered unlucky because the word for the 4, which is Z, sounds is did. Then the money in the ampau cannot amount to 4. Number 8 considered lucky because it sounds like rich. The number of egg is always found in ampau. Second is Chinese New Year's market. Chinese New Year's market is special markets set up by the Chinese New Year to sell New Year's items. Usually, it is in the form of open markets and display items such as floral, toys, apparel, and so on. So it is for buyers to buy gift for the New Year visitor or to home decoration. The next one is firecrackers. At the past, a bamboo stick containing powder gun and burned in to produce small explosive was used in China to evict evil spirit. But the modern day, they are changing into firecrackers during festival season. Each of the firecrackers was rolled in red paper because the red color was lucky and contained a cotton powder. When it is burned, firecrackers release a loud blast. Since firecrackers are usually treated into hundreds, firecrackers produce a deafening blast which are believed to be able to evict the demons. Firecrackers also symbolize a fun event and become an important part of the Chinese New Year celebration. Next is Shaozu. Shaozu means after the New Year's Eve dinner, which is family members will normally stay awake during the night, and they are remember the years that have passed away while coming the coming year. Some believe that the children of Shaozu will prolong the age of their parents. Next, icons and decoration. At the time of Chinese New Year festivities, it also has special icons and decoration because according to the Chinese belief, it is brings goodness. First, floral decorating the house with flowers. Here are among common flower arrangement of the New Year and are often sold during the New Year market. First one is plum flowers, symbolize luck. Next, chrysanthemum, symbolize longevity. The last one is sunflower, which is symbolize good year. Second, fish. Koi fish often appear in paintings. They are decorated dining featuring fish can also be seen. Next, lantern. Lantern in Chinese New Year, unlike the lantern mooncake festival, they are used on day 15. They are lit up with brighter, colorful, various size and shapes. Next, Chai Shen. Chai Shen is God's will to be worshipped to get lucky and blessed by the New Year. Next, going back to hometown, it is called Chunyun by Chinese society. The largest seasonal migration of people is going back to hometown. Next, open house. In celebrating the main celebration in Malaysia, open house are held by the state authorities to invite people to meet together at the event. Then Chinese society attend open house that met by the Chinese authorities. Next, greeting is also activities on Chinese New Year, which is greetings of Gongzi Fa Chai. Gongzi Fa Chai translated as congratulation and good luck. There is wonderful legend about the Chinese New Year. Thousands of years ago, an evil monster, which is Nian, ravaged the village in China one winter eve. The following year, the monster returned and again ravaged the village. In order to avoid the future damage, The villagers devised a plan to scare the monster away. Red banners were hung everywhere. The color red has been believed to protect against evils. It was also believed that the lighting firecrackers could scare the beasts away. The plan worked, and the celebration of joy lasted for the several days. People visited each other, exchanged gifts, danced, and enjoyed delicious food. According to the legend about Chinese New Year, congratulations are for the success of the neon giants safely, but this practice can also involve the success of surviving winter conditions. The last one is dance. Dance is a traditional performance in Chinese culture. Uh, on the Chinese New Year, there are a lion and naga dance. The role of the lion dance on Chinese New Year is certain lion dance symbolize a good marker for someone. Certain items such as lemon, vegetables, and ampau will also be used in the presentation of the lion dance because they all show a cheerful situation. Dancers will use the technique to move the lion's head to eat lime and vegetable that provided.
Activities. During Hari Raya, there are some common activities. This activity is similar to Chinese New Year but still has a different aspect. The first is Duit Raya. Duit Raya is a unique Malaysian culture of giving and receiving. It has been a custom for many years, especially during festive seasons such as Hari Raya Aidilfitri. It was kept in a green envelope that symbolized Islamic obligatory and given from the elders to the young. It handed to the other party together with good wishes. But nowadays, the envelopes are colorful and not only green. Second is play fireworks and firecracker. It's common for children and teenagers to play fireworks and firecracker at the night before Hari Raya. Fireworks and firecrackers are come from Chinese people who aim to drive out evil spirits. But Islam does not encourage that because it contains elements of wastage and harm. Third is a night before Hari Raya. Usually all family members will gather to celebrate Hari Raya the next day. At this night, Muslims will takbir raya and eat mark of thankful for the success of fasting for 1 month. The next is home decoration. In 90s, the wall of houses was bright with Hari Raya greeting cards. Ketupat decoration is also patched on the walls of the house and colorful lights are set up outdoors at night. But now, the house is just tidy neatly with no decorations. Going back to hometown. People that live in city will going back to hometown during Hari Raya. In the village, they will work together to clean the house and cook the foods for Hari Raya together. Greeting. During Hari Raya, the Muslims will say Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri, Maaf Zahir dan Batin while shaking hands. The speech is in the hopes that all wrongdoings are forgiven. Open house. During open house, there are various of tasty food such as fried mihun, laksa, cookies, ketupat, and rendang. The relationship of brotherhood can be enhanced during open house. It also aims to share the sustenance and food with the less fortunate.